Alright, so this is going to be Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and as well Libra Rising weekly general tarot reading January 25th to January 31st, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading, guys, with me, or you want to take my tarot classes, you can find a link to my website into the description down below, and there you can do both of those things. So with that being said, let's jump straight away into the reading. And the very first card for you, Libra, for that week is going to be the Five of Wands, followed by the Eight of Swords. Moving next, we do have the Emperor, followed by the Ten of Pentacles, and at the end, what we do have here is going to be the Seven of Wands. So these 5 cards, okay, and it will be, at least at the start, the week is going to be quite of a show, if I may say it that way. But right after that, you know, things are going to kind of stabilize. So with the Five of Wands, the start of the week, just hold on a second here, because I don't want to mess the things around. So with the Five of Wands at the start of the week, things are going to speed up very rapidly, if you will, and there will be a lot of how can I say, unexpected circumstances. Not necessarily bad though. In fact, Five of Wands, I like that card, because through the energy of the Five of Wands, the outcome of something that you may have planned, or it could came up as a surprise, it's pretty much anybody's guess. And that's why with this card, nothing is over yet until the final call is said, or the final action is made. And that's why with the Five of Wands, under its energy, you can totally transform failures into success. You can totally, you know, almost ended relationship, bring back from the ashes. And in generally, this card represents a turnaround that can happen in every single field of performance, career-wise or relationship-wise. And that's why the Five of Wands is a very, very good card if you are finding yourself in a really bad place. Or it could be a bit of a unpleasant card if the things are going on for you very well, for it kind of puts a uncertainty, or rather like a dynamic and around turns. And if everything is going on very well for you, then what could the around turn could be, right? So thing about the Five of Wands here, it is that you should embrace the changes that are happening. This card, it is kind of like the little brother or the little sister, if you will, of the Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands is also there with the Wheel of Fortune. But with these minor arcana, you don't get to, how can I say, walk away from it unscathed. And here, what you got to do is just keep up with the changes that are happening. Keep up with these surprises that are happening in one or the other field of your life. Totally unexpected, okay, surprises. Neutral by nature, but with that being said, that doesn't mean that they are going to be bad. Like I said, they are very, very neutral, and here your adaptivity is going to be tested. How adaptable you are to the circumstances, and can you work around with what it is presented to you right now in this very moment? Can you make it work? Of course, this card is associated with conflicts, and the conflicts may come from what I said at the start of the card, that the right approach or the outcome of something is anybody's guess. And so you may clash with somebody at your work, or at your job, that is, or at home, that you say this can't happen, they say it can happen. So it can't and it can, kind of like clashes together, and none of it is going to be nor wrong nor right. It yet remains to be seen, based on the surprises and how you are going to pretty much tackle with those unexpected circumstances. And right after that here we do have the Eight of Swords, and those surprises, those surprising events, surprising circumstances, the whole dynamic is going to make you bring down limitations that you have self-imposed. Like, for example, you, I don't know, for one or another reason, determined or convinced yourself that you can't do something, and through those surprises and through that dynamic you see that you can actually do it, and there you go, a self-limitation, self-imposed limitation falls down. You may have been afraid to say something to somebody, you know, and now through these surprising events you actually see the right moment to say it, and there you go, self-imposed limitation falls down. Here with the Eight of Swords, it's very unusual manifestation of the card, and that is when one realizes that they are the only jailer of themselves, that you are the one who is holding yourself of unfolding forward, of pretty much, how can I say, growing, if you will, career-wise or relationship-wise. And once you realize that, you free yourself, you're the only one stopping yourself from success or from being loved. And once you do realize that, here with the Eight of Swords, from there things are starting to unfold. From there you are start taking grip upon your performance or upon your developments, moving forward, either career-wise or either relationship-wise. And that could be seen here into the third card, which is the Emperor. And Emperor points that it actually relates very well with the Five of Wands. And if at the start of the week here with the Five of Wands, you felt kind of like under pressure, you know, to not just to manifest, but to gain control over all these unexpected surprises and changes that are happening into your plans, into your career, or into your relationship. With the Emperor here, we can see that you are now getting a grip over it, and not just only that, but you're doing it in a very structured, consistent, and reliable way. And that itself, especially career-wise, is very cherishable from everybody around. I mean, your boss sees you as a very reliable person, okay, and somebody that can get the job done despite of the circumstances. For you prove that no matter what surprise is going to come about, all right, or is going to pop up, you are ready to take on it and make it work. In terms of a relationship, the person that you are interested in or the person that you are with are going to see you more and more consistent, more and more structured, and somebody that it's willing to bring that relationship into a level where there won't be these drastic ups and downs that are jeopardizing the relationship itself, but instead someone who is willing to fight for it, if you will, someone who is willing to control it, someone who is not willing to allow exterior circumstances to influence that relationship, all right? And the Emperor here points that you will be able to establish narrative. You are going to be able to establish control, Libra, over those, that dynamic, these unexpected events, these unexpected circumstances. And whatever comes your way, you will be able to manage to fit it exactly where it belongs and to capitalize and utilize it in the best possible way here with the Emperor card. And right after that, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is the moment after the storm, okay? So you have the dynamic, you realize that you can actually do it here with lifting or bringing down the self-imposed limitation, and you did it here with the Emperor, where you established control, you did a very reliable and, like I said, consistent structured actions. So everything now falls together. Ten of Pentacles points that right after this craziness, right after this dynamic, you are going to start feeling good, all right, in a sense of that everything will look perfect, everything will look very well structured, career-wise or relationship-wise. You're gonna feel like you are in your own turf. You're gonna feel like, you know, you are surrounded with comfort, with coziness as well, either into your career or either into your relationship. You're gonna feel liberated from the, not from the responsibility, but from the urge, from the emergency to work around with everything that it is thrown your way, because you did it to a mere perfection, because you did it with a subtlety here. And Ten of Pentacles as well, it's a card of regaining back trust. And that's why I said that the Five of Wands is an amazing card of transforming failure into success. For example, if you have failed recently into your career and your boss doesn't look at you with a very good side, right? That is here in this week, not just your chance, but as well the circumstances you need in order to regain back your boss's trust. Same thing comes into your relationship as well, but it could be also a vice versa. You know, somebody could try and earn your trust back again. Ten of Pentacles is the card pointing that at the start of the week and throughout the week, you are going to make investments, right? Either your time, your money, your efforts as well. Everything is kind of investment, your dedication as well. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you realize that those investments, they are worth it. They give you the liberty you need, the independence as well, the comfort, the coziness, and the trust that you are engraving into your social circle, into your career circle as well, into your relationship also. So you can expect that with this card, when it comes about, to quench everything you do, to stabilize all that dynamic that came about at the start of the week. And at the end of the week here, we do have the Seven of Wands, and this is about the competition. This is about, how can I say, I mean, people will want to be at your place career-wise or relationship-wise, and there are a few ways how the Seven of Wands could manifest. First, there won't be any doubt that you are going to stay firm at your place, solidified and established, okay? But how can I say it? Couple of ways how you can be beguiled to leave this comfortable position. One of it is through temptation, okay? Somebody tempts you to do a thing out of the ordinary, a thing that's pretty much under normal circumstances. If it is not that temptation, you will find it either irresponsible or having no purpose whatsoever, a thing that doesn't make sense. So it's through either a temptation, that it is in an exterior influence, or interior, I would say, because you have to resist that temptation yourself. But the exterior influence is through gossips and rumors, okay? And for that reason, in either case, you need to have that readiness to jump into action and pretty much extinguish straight away the threat. Either exterior through rumors and gossips, or either interior through somebody tries to tempt you into doing something. Because with the rumors, it's much more dangerous than the temptation here, because the rumors, you may kind of not pay attention at the start, especially if you're a person like me, you know, that doesn't care what other people say or think about you. But the thing here with the Seven of Wands is that these rumors are going to be very, very aggressive, and they're going to escalate very rapidly. And one lie said 100 times, it actually becomes stronger than the truth. So as soon as you hear that somebody speaks behind your back, especially spreading fallacies out there about you, about your performance, or about your intentions and aims, you'll need to challenge this thing immediately, all right? It's just, there isn't even a time for thinking about it. Challenge it straight away. So, and you will be able to push back the competition, the jealousy, and generally people that does not wish you the wellness. So with that being said, Libra, that was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. And hopefully you have enjoyed it and you liked it. And we're going to see each other next time. Until then. Bye.